It is disgusting. Okay, old boy, well, I'll talk to you later on. Okay. I will do my best, yes, it's only a few more days. Okay. Okay, lots of love. Thanks, Michael. Bye. Now I'm going to start. No, I'm going to finish. I put it another way around. The cooking for the lodger's supper. Meanwhile, I've had an exciting letter from our Member of Parliament, which I'll show to you. Can't find the right implements. Anyway, this little broccoli I've just cooked. A nice soup of the day. Lots of spiced herbs to put in the salad. A little ginger to spice up the soup. And then we'll come back. I'm going to telephone my cousin Jill and read out this letter to her. I have to find my magnifying glass. Ha, here we are. This is a letter from my excellent Member of Parliament, Greg Hands, to whom I complained because the bus shelter here has been removed, and since I'm now blind, I'm not the only one who's nowhere to sit. So I'll read the letter he wrote. This is his letter on this elegant paper, green engraving on a cream background. He's always been very kind, Greg, and given me excellent character references and helped all he could. So now, House of Commons, to Mr. Peter Henley, Commissioner, Transport for London, Windsor House, Victoria Street, London, SW1, dated the 29th of June of this year. Dear Mr. Henley, re Mrs. Julia Camoys Stonor of 90 Belgrade Road, London, SW6, 5BG. I am writing to you on behalf of my constituent who is concerned that a bus shelter has been removed on Fulham Broadway. Mrs. Camoys Stonor is concerned that the bus shelter outside the Havana restaurant on Fulham Broadway for the number 14, 414, 295, 211 and 28 buses heading into central London has been removed. She feels that the removal has deprived the elderly and infirm of a much needed place to sit down whilst waiting for the bus. Mrs. Camoys Stonor has been particularly disappointed by the withdrawal for this shelter as she is blind, and welcomed the opportunity to sit down with her white stick when waiting for the bus. Therefore, she feels that Transport for London should replace the shelter, given the utility for the elderly and the disabled. I will be most grateful if you could comment on the removal of this shelter and address Mrs. Camoys Stonor's concerns. Yours sincerely, Greg Hands, Member of Parliament. Well, that helps my case a little bit, I think. The nurse seemed to be rather unhappy this morning as to whether or not my 3-hour eye operation has really worked. But I must be patient, of course, until the 7th of July, which is upon us. Meanwhile, I will telephone to Jill Scott to see if I can persuade her not to bully me and to get back the money that I'm owed from my American grandmother's settlement, sitting in Newport, Rhode Island, at Stoner Lodge, Bellevue Avenue. Hello? Sorry, is that Mrs. Scott's house? Sorry. Sorry. Wait. I'm so sorry, I've missed I have a blind eye and it's got... I think I was trying to call 221. Thank you very much. Jill, I'm sorry that you left a message saying you were very shocked by my behaviour. That was rather sad, because I don't think my behaviour is shocking. The nurse came this morning and she's very... Well, I've had a letter from the Member of Parliament. She's trying to help me because he's told the Ministry of the Transport, I'm going to send you a copy of the letter, that they've removed the bus shelter here. There's nowhere for anyone to sit down. And he's pointed out that as I'm blind, he feels, and I'm not the only one, he feels, well, he thinks the bus shelter should be reinstated. Now, I've got Georgina's address for you in Newport, Rhode Island. I sent it to you on a piece of paper. I thought you were going to help me. Why not? Well, you could write her letter. I've sent you her address, so you didn't have the address. Oh dear. Oh, I see. Jill, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think we ought to continue this conversation. I want things to be harmonious. And I'm sorry. I am very sorry that you're ill. You know I'm sorry you're ill. I've always said that from the very beginning. All right. Well, I'm very sorry. All right. Let's not have any more conversation. That's it. All right. Well, you can. I will send her a copy of the letter from the Member of Parliament, and I'll send you one. They're very nice letters, they're very reasonable, and this is absolutely awful. And I hope it's not as bad as the nurse. She might... Georgina... Jill, what are you talking about? Oh, it's so ridiculous, Jill. I've never heard such rubbish. No, now, come on, Jill. Look, use your intelligence. You're not a stupid one. You're not ill because of me. I'm the person who... Why am I... Jill, you put all the blame on me for something I haven't done. Yes, you do. Yes, you are. But you've never stopped criticising me. Never. It's always my fault because I wrote... The secretary told me to do what I could with what I have. I went out because I had somebody to walk with me. I can't walk to the top of the street without somebody. Can you not listen to me? I never did. I have not disobeyed. Peggy's far too fragile to help me. She took me out to supper last. Jill, I'm totally sympathetic. I'm extreme. Jill, I walked up with a carer. I had to get the carer. Oops. Jill, you don't lecture me. Don't lecture me. I'm so poor. I've got to go to help the aged to get some help that way. You know very well. And you think that's correct for Lord Camoys' sister, do you? I'm not bullying you. I've never bullied you, Jill. Never bullied you. Well, I'm very sorry that you're ill. When you were wait a minute. When you were ill originally, and I came immediately and spent the night with you. I said I came then and spent the night with you. Do you remember? Well, there you are. Then and nothing. I just said that I was always sympathetic because I am. All right. All right. Well, I'll send you the letter from the Member of Parliament. All right. Families, useless, hopeless. I'm to blame for everything. All my fault. Can't quite see how. Anyway, I do nothing but wish her well, and I don't bully her. Alas, alas. Well, we'll change the subject. For the next film, we'll do something much lighter. I want to tell you all about my time going around the world, because I've kept my diaries. That shall be fun, based on New York, and sailing on the Saxonia for 9 days, and going round to the Far East. So, well, everything for now. What a nasty woman she is.